Rebel Ridge is a new action film on Netflix. So today, let's see if this new movie is worth your time. Hey everybody, my name's Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services like Netflix. If you guys are like me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming content. A former Marine confronts corruption in a small town when local law enforcement unjustly seizes the bag of cash he needs to post his cousin's bail. Get ready because Pierre, who plays Terry, is a badass. This is such a cool movie. Everything about this man who comes into this small town, immediately his cash is taken by the police. He knows there are some shady, corrupt cops within this small town, but he will not stop. And he really holds back a lot of who he is to these cops until they find out on their own, and it terrifies them. Everything that Pierre does within this movie, you feel that confidence from this character. I always feel within this movie that he's going to get out of whatever situation that he is in. If it's with the cops or trying to get the money back so he can post his cousin's bail, everything he does, I'm fully believing it. And he is such a cool character. He spews this confidence. He's calm in certain situations. He knows what to do. He's very direct, the way that he communicates with other people. But what's very interesting, how he's thinking about these situations that he's getting himself in and how he can get them and how he can get himself out of it. He pays attention to small details around the small town, this cop station, so he can use that to his own advantage. And he has a past that he's hiding from the cops. That allows for him to play this wild card and surprise the police. Pierre's acting in here is really good. You feel the anger really early on as $30,000 in cash is taken from him and he needs that to post his cousin's bail. You feel all the hatred he has for these corrupt cops. The anger, the tension is there, and that just boils within him, and that leads to all these really good action scenes where you show off his certain set of skills, and that allows for some of these action scenes to be very intense. So you set the tone very early on with these corrupt cops who you absolutely hate, from Don Johnson and David Denham. These are cops you absolutely hate within this movie. Everything they do, the way that they interact with each other, you are immediately on board with Terry's side, and you want to see him get his cash back. You want to see him take down these cops. So the beginning of this film, you have a lot of that tension and setting your purpose. And then the middle half of the film has a lot of this action mixed in with the mystery of what is going on with these corrupt cops. Why did they steal $30,000 in cash, not for their own personal gain, but what's more at play? Digging deeper into this small town and this police station. The film does get a little bit muddled in the second act of the movie when it does have a lot of that mystery and trying to dig a little bit deeper into it, but it does have a lot of action to supplement those scenes. And then ending the film with some intense scenes from Terry and the police. You have a lot of moments that make this film feel very similar to Rambo, a character that no one really knows about. He's entering a small town and people are trying to fight him, and he has a certain set of skills that are very mysterious. Very early on, I got that vibe that Terry was similar to Rambo, and it's not going to have a lot of the same action scenes as Rambo, but just the overall kind of tone to it and the mystery of that character. And this is directed by Jeremy Saulnier, who also directed Green Room, Blue Ruin, Hold the Dark. You feel a lot of that tension from him as a lot of the camera directions linger on our characters and allow for some of these action scenes to just flow very naturally. None of it feels fake or really heavily edited. It allows for the action just to be in your face. The character is cool, he's very calm, he's confident, but you do feel a lot of that anger and emotion from him, which drives in the middle and the end of this movie as he's trying to get that money to post his cousin's bail. You feel all of that hatred, you feel all of that anger just boiling inside of him, and that leads to a lot of those personal scenes from this character. I was really surprised with Rebel Ridge, not knowing much going into it. I was able to feel all of that tension very early on. They made sure you hate the cops in here and you really like this character, and then you could just root for him throughout this movie. So I was really impressed with Rebel Ridge. Go into it not knowing much about it. I really like this film. It's one of my favorite Netflix movies of this year. So before I give you my score for Rebel Ridge on Netflix, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer reactions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button to get it all in one spot. I'm gonna go ahead and give Rebel Ridge a B+. Thank you guys for checking out my review for Rebel Ridge, the new Netflix action film. Have you guys seen it by chance? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Justin Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.